Welcome to Business 388, Analytics and Technology. My name is Todd Vogie, and I'm going to be taking you through this 7-week look at analytics and technology. My biography is on Blackboard, but just a quick overview. I've been working in information and physical security for over 30 years, starting in the U.S. Navy. I've been with my current company, Black Knight Incorporated, for nearly 18 years, working in various divisions. Currently, I'm a risk technical manager working with a team of security professionals on cybersecurity. My company does back-end processing of loans for most of the major banks in the United States: Chase, Wells Fargo, Capital One, and so on. I deal with large data sets every day and have to slice and dice that data into meaningful chunks for our remediation teams as well as for our management. It's a never-ending process to keep ahead of the bad guys trying to get our data. This is a fascinating time we live in. Domo, a major company focused on analytics, put out their Data Never Sleeps snapshot. According to their research, we generate 2.5 quintillion bytes of data per day. That's 2.5 million terabytes per day, and that number only grows. Every minute of every day, according to Domo. The Weather Channel gets over 18 million requests for a forecast. Netflix streams nearly 70,000 hours of video. YouTube users watch over 4 million videos. Amazon makes $259,000 in sales. There are 456,000 tweets sent. Over 15 million text messages are sent. And Google does 3.6 million searches. And that's in every minute of every day. And nearly all of that is logged in one way, shape, or form. Data is huge for our business today. But taking in all that data is one thing. Being able to glean out what is important, that's what we're going to talk about. How do we go from raw data to analysis that means something to business leaders? How is it presented? My company has a division specifically geared to this work. Surprisingly enough, it's called Black Knight Data and Analytics. This division takes in publicly available real estate market data from sources around the United States and slices and dices it into meaningful analytics and then sells those analytics to our customers. It's a highly lucrative business. Each month, Black Knight publishes the first look at mortgage data. It's highly anticipated by the marketplace, and Black Knight offers it for free to entice potential customers. Data drives business, and we're going to look at this in depth. We'll be using some tools to help us through this. You'll be using a program called Tableau, which allows you to build dashboards and views around data sets. We'll also use charting tools such as Draw.io, which is an online tool to allow you to do charting and drawings online, or Lucidchart, which is also an online drawing and charting program. We're not only going to look at data, but we're also going to spend some time looking inward at ourselves. We'll be having you do the Gallup-Clifton Strengths as well as the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. Both are excellent tools to help you understand more about, well, you. Myers-Briggs looks at 4 different personality traits. Favorite world. Do you prefer to focus on the outer world or on your own inner world? This is called extroversion, or E, or introversion, or I. Looking at information, do you prefer to focus on the basic information you take in, or do you prefer to interpret and add meaning? This is called sensing, or S, or intuition, N. When making decisions, do you prefer to look at logic and consistency, or first look at the people and special circumstances? This is called thinking or feeling, T or F. And then finally, structure. In dealing with the outside world, do you prefer to get things decided, or do you prefer to stay open to new information and options? This is called judging or perceiving, J or P. I'm an ENTP, or extrovert, intuitive, thinking, and perceiving type. In a nutshell, I prefer to focus on the outer world, take in information, interpret it, and add meaning. Look at logic and consistency for decision making, and I prefer to stay open to new information and options when dealing with those from the outside. There are 16 various combinations for Myers-Briggs. This is a great resource to see how you and your teammates at work compare. The Gallup-Clifton Strengths look at 4 different domains: strategic thinking, executing, influencing, and relationship building. These domains are further split into themes. We'll get into the full meaning of these themes as we move forward in the module, but quickly, here are the themes for each of the domains. The themes for strategic thinking are analytical, context, futuristic, ideation, input, intellection, learner, and strategic. The themes for executing are achiever, arranger, belief, consistency, deliberative, discipline, focus, responsibility, and restorative. Those with influencing Clifton Strengths themes show activator, command, communication, competition, maximizer, self-assurance, significance, and woo. And finally, in relationship building, the themes for that are adaptability, connectedness, developer, empathy, harmony, includer, individualization, positivity, and relator. My top 5 strengths in order are achiever, which is someone who is especially talented in the achiever theme, has a great deal of stamina and work hard. They take great satisfaction from being busy and productive. Context is a person who is especially talented in the context theme, enjoys thinking about the past. They understand the present by researching its history. Futuristic, these folks are inspired by the future and what could be. They inspire others with their visions of the future. And then relator, a person who is especially talented in the relator theme, enjoys close relationships with others. They find deep satisfaction in working hard with friends to achieve a goal. And finally, strategic. Someone who is strategic creates alternative ways to proceed. Faced with any given scenario, they can quickly spot the relevant patterns and issues. Now I'll show you all 34 of my Clifton strengths and where they lie in each of the 4 domains: executing, influencing, relationship building, and strategic thinking. You'll notice that most of my top 10, 5 of them, are in strategic thinking, 2 of them in relationship building, 2 in influencing, and 1 in executing. With 34 different themes, it's very unlikely that you would ever meet someone who has the same top 5 traits as yourself. But by looking at everyone's themes and where they fall, you can get a better understanding of who they are and how their mind works. This can help in overall team cohesion. We'll meet weekly on Blackboard's Collaborate telepresence tool to do a video chat. Plan on joining a little before 8 p.m. each Monday evening Central Time, and we'll plan on wrapping up by 9 p.m. Central Time. My contact information is on Blackboard. I very much look forward to working with you during this module. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact me via email or phone. I hope you enjoy this class.